right, I have found said screw. Somehow it was like way over there. I have no idea how it got way over there, but okay. I have all 8. Sorry guys, I'm sick. Been super sick for like almost a week. Or I mean over a week. It's been over a week. I'm anxious to try this squared symmetrical popsicle out because this is the first shape that I've gotten like this from him. Normally I get a squared Goo.LTD symmetrical shape. That's what a lot of my decks are. But I just wanted to try this shape, and then the next shape I get is going to be the knuckle splitter. For sure, knuckle splitter. But this shape looks fucking awesome, dude. I'm like super stoked about this deck. And then the bloody mess on the top ply, fucking dope. Fucking dope. And it's gonna look even better once I get some ducky tape on it, because then you'll be able to see it while it's skating. Dude, I remember setting up fingerboards the hard way using one of these fucking things, and it used to cramp my hands so bad that I was like, dude, no, I need a real fucking toolkit. And then I found this on Teak for like 16 bucks, bought it, and haven't looked back since. It's great. The screwdrivers, they're like legit. They're not just like some bullshit ass soft steel or whatever they make it out of. They're not gonna like just fucking wear away like shit. Even fucking Craftsman and Stanley ones wear away nowadays. All right, yeah, that looks sick. That's a dope combo, bro. Dope combo. And that blue, that light blue top ply smacks. Ah, dude, this is probably one of the sickest decks I have so far. Holy shit. I honestly think I might like this one better than this one. And this one was one of my fucking favorites for a long ass time. Still is. But this one, man, beautiful. Now, let's hit it with some ducky and get crucky. God, this shit can go away anytime now. I got some spare base plates for when or if these other base plates shit the bed like my last ones did. Yeah, that would have been too much blue. All right, I know I have a clean piece of ducky in here. Saved it for exactly this. Haha. I think it's this one. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, cool. I'm gonna put these in here. Actually, I'm gonna put these back in the bag and then put them in here. Use the bottom bushings. the toolkit. Every fingerboarder should have a legitimate toolkit and like spare parts box kit. Like, you should always, always, always have extra parts on you, whether it be just screws and lock nuts and a couple extra tools, or if it's like everything, trucks, tape, wheels, bushings, shit like that. You should always, always, always have extras. You never know. All right, so first step of this process, I'll show you exactly how I like to get my ducky tape on. I like to shave the side papers down so I know that what I'm looking at is the exact overlay of the tape itself and not just the paper. And it's a lot easier to get it on the deck that way because this shit is fickle, and once you put it down, you can't, well, you can pull it back up and readjust it. It's just gonna look like shit if you do. These are meant to be one and done. Got to get it right on the first go or you're fucked. And honestly, I'm not trying to be a cocky little prick, but I've had a lot of experience with this shit, and I have a fucking method that works pretty fucking well. And it involves hand sanitizer. But see, now, oh well, you can see the outline of the board through the tape. So all you want to do is you want to make sure it's directly in the middle, and then you want to pull down one corner, and that's going to be your starting point. And then what you can do is you can pull it down just like that much, and then crease it. And then get your board in the middle. Make sure that it's right and that it's covering both sides directly in the middle, because you're not going to be able to pull it back up. Well, you can, but like I said, it's going to look like shit. Why is it so hard right now? Looks good. All right, so then you stick it. And then once you got it stuck right there, make sure it's on good, and then flip it over. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your thumb here, and you're gonna scroll this piece of paper down as you're like sliding this thumb across it with sanitizer, making it nice and even. So, and you don't need a whole lot, just a little drop, just enough to make it slippery so your finger can slide on it. And then just you can wipe off the excess. And then in one motion, you just slide it on down. You don't want bubbles and fucking shit all over it. And that's pretty much the easiest way to do ducky tape and get it on nice and clean. So, looks pretty dang good actually. And if it isn't, it'll bother me and I'll end up fucking with it later and screwing the tape up and relaying it. You know, the basic shit. But dude, that is fucking beautiful. Now, wait, there's a bubble right there. Push it out with your nail. Looks pretty fucking good though. All right, and then you want to get a razor blade, preferably a fresh razor blade if you can. You don't want one that you've been like cutting a bunch of shit with and it's pretty dull. So usually I will always Trade out the blade right before, and then put old blades in here. Grab a new blade out of the tin. Make sure it's just one. Get your blade on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Put your other shit away so your kids don't get it and kill each other accidentally. Or on purpose, because sometimes they're assholes to each other. And then this is the easy part. Now you just go around and you cut it off. You can start from the underside, but I prefer to go from the top. And then I will end up going back around it just to clear that up. And it is normal for ducky tape to slightly peel away at the edges or get like, I don't know, white, like it looks like it's like gonna peel up, but it doesn't. It stays put. It'll just get white around the edges, and then you can trim those pieces off. This graphic is dope. I love ducky tape, man. Nothing grips as good as ducky. Nothing stays stucky like ducky. It's true though. Like foam grip, yeah, Black Cat's pretty good. But once I tried ducky tape, I was like, this is where it's at, man. For sure. For sure. The grip is phenomenal. It doesn't wear out and come off. And when it is time to take it off, it's not hard to get off like foam. Foam is just overall a pain in the balls. For some reason, this piece of ducky tape has been extremely difficult too. I swear it's only because I'm trying to show people on a video. Oh God, it's gonna look like shit. No, don't do that. Dude, that's really gonna make me mad. I don't have much ducky tape left. I only have a few pieces. Oh. All right. Still giving me a hard time right here. There we go. All right. All that shit's gonna come off eventually. But for the most part, it's finished and it's ready to skate. Oh, you're pissing me off right here, dude. All right, well, that's good to go. Actually, I gotta get this piece off. Dude, why is this piece of ducky tape giving me a hard time? What the fuck? Looks like there might be a slight air bubble, which I don't really give a fuck. But this ducky tape right here overhanging is annoying. Okay. All right, anyway, so